Excellencies, distinguished scholars, and esteemed guests, first of all, thank you all for being here. Thank you to the Acton Institute for the organization of this beautiful occasion of sharing of thought. I am Davide Mambriani, and I am presently serve as Cultural Affairs Officers for the Dicastery for the Evangelization and the Jubilee 2025. I'm very happy to be here today to deliver remarks on behalf also to the Archbishop Rino Fisichella, which is a pro-prefect of our Dicastery, and the section for the fundamental question of the evangelizations in the world. It's a great joy to be here with you all at this Pontifical Gregorian University for this important conference organized by the Acton Institute on a very, very important theme, which is the artificial intelligence and the human dignity and the free society. We are gathered in the heart of Rome, in the Jubilee of Hope, to reflect on a question that lies as the intersection of human creativity, moral responsibility, and spiritual renewal. This Jubilee invites the entire Church to rediscover what it means to be sons and daughters, and it has been an intense spiritual journey and a truly special occasion, and a coming together of people from across cultures, languages, reinforcing the universality of the Church. The Holy Father, the first one from the United States, has reminded us that hope does not require having all the answers, but rather putting trust in God and following Christ, especially during difficult times. The work confronts the disruptive force of new technologies. This holy year asks something more profound than technical guidelines or temporary safeguards. It asks that we purify our gaze so that the human person remains seen and treated as a subject and never as an object, a creator, not a product, a moral agent, and never a data point. We are all guided by the perennial wisdom of the Church. When technological or economic power is unmoored from moral truth, society becomes vulnerable to coercion, exploitation, and the reduction of man to an instrument. The Church, therefore, insists that the human person must never be subordinated to the machine, nor human freedom constrained by system design without reference to the moral law. Fear is not a Christian response to innovation. God creates man with intelligence and freedom precisely so that we may cultivate the word, develop new tools, and bring forth new expressions of the good. But authentic creativity requires responsibility. The moral imagination, the ability to see beyond utility to meaning, is what distinguishes human ingenuity from the mere efficiency. If AI reflects only our technical capacity but not our moral clarity, we will create tools that dwarf us. If instead it reflects the truth about the human person, it can become an instrument of solidarity, discovery, and authentic human flourishing. In the past October, the Acton Institute held a conference at the Jubilee Church of San Salvatore in Lauro, which confronted some of the pressing questions on application of the social doctrine of the Church, aptly titled "The Social Doctrine of the Church in the Age of Uncertainty." In the Jubilee year, the Church has called us to restore what has been lost, repair what has been damaged, and recenter what has drifted toward the periphery. The Holy Year, therefore, gives us an opportunity for a moral recalibration. My personal hope is that the work of this conference will help illuminate a path forward where innovation is guided by wisdom, where freedom is anchored in truth, and where human dignity remains the compass by which all technological development is measured. The Holy Father has placed this as a preeminent topic of this pontificate. And today we are joined by professors, theologians, and representatives from tech and the world of business and entrepreneurship. The Acton Institute has been at the very center of this debate, and it's my hope that we can renew our confidence that authentic progress, whether spiritual or technological, is possible only when the human person is recognized as protagonist, never the product of the history. May the Lord bless your discussion and grant the insight formed here may help the Church and the world navigate this new frontier with courage, humility, and steadfast protection of human dignity. I want to say sorry for my bad English, and thank you for your patience. Grazie mille, and thank you very much.